Hi everybody. So I don't know if you can see, but I am making a roast in the crock pot. And I started this at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's 12:30. An hour and a half ago, I took out the potatoes, and I took out all the carrots and celery and onions. I will add these back in once the roast pulls apart the way I like it, and then I add some flour to thicken up the gravy. So that's what I'm making today. And very tired. I ended up going to bed last night about 6:30, and then I woke up at 1:14 a.m. I did schoolwork from 2:30 in the morning until 8. I'm still not done. I'm on the last chapter of Just Mercy, chapter 6. I have 4 questions to answer there, and then I'll be done, but that was due Monday at 11:55 p.m., so I'm late. And then I took a nap, laid in this chair at 8:30, and when my husband left at 10:30 to go to college, he woke me up. So I've been up since 10:30. So this is what the roast came in, and it came with everything that you need to make it for $12.50. It came with all the vegetables, it came with the meat, and it came with a package of seasoning. So I'm cooking it on high, which says 4 to 6 hours. And I've already done it. It's been cooking. Well, it takes an hour for that crock pot to heat up, so it's been cooking for 5.5 hours. But again, I like my roast to fall apart. And I like to eat it that way, not hard and rubbery and like a steak. Overcooked steak, I don't like that. So I'm just waiting for that to do that. And my mom left at 3:30 this morning to go get her operation. So I'm just waiting to hear back on that. It's about 6 to 8 hour operation. And of course, my allergies are still acting up. So I've been using this stuff. I showed you guys what it was. I used it in a tappy video too. But I've been using this. I forgot to put it on like a total of 3 times. It says for best results, you want to put it on twice a day. But I only put it on once a day because it leaves my skin very soft and feeling good. And then I'll put lotion on when my eyes are puffy a little bit from not sleeping well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture before and after. So I'll take a picture probably today. I'll wait a month, keep using it for a month, and then I will go ahead and I will take another picture just to see if there's any results. And it's also very expensive. I mean, I paid $25 for that. For me, that's expensive to put it on twice a day. And then, you know, who knows, this lasted a month, me putting it on once a day. And it does have sunblock in it, 15 SFP. I think that's how you say it, or however you say sunblock. So that's always good because I burn right away. So that's what's going on there. On my what if project for my biological class, I ended up getting a 99. I wasn't sure how I did on that or if I worded things correctly. So I'm surprised that I did as good as that on that, because you had to make up you know, a what if situation, and you had to explain how you as a scientist would prove yourself right or yourself wrong. So a 99, I'll take it. The other thing that we did it out of a book. So it was a scientific study exercise, and it's talking about this stuff with rocks and moss. Moss is in, usually you find them in streams, lakes, stuff like that, but not in the ocean. and it's just that green, furry, fuzzy stuff. And they wanted to know if they took these two different type of rocks, if the moss had anything to do with the deterioration of rocks. And so they did examples of that, and then they put different things into it, like K plus. I don't know what that is. Mg2 plus. I don't know what chemical that is. And if you're going to give me this in a bio class, knowing that none of your students have ever taken a chemistry class, that's ridiculous, because I ain't looking up any extra work. I have too much work as it is that I'm behind. Yet again, this week in my English class, reading 3 chapters in 1 week and answering these questions is not the easiest thing to do. So, yeah. At least for me with dyslexia. So I'm just trying to get caught up on that. So at the end, I was like, really didn't know what K plus and this was and that was. But, I just did the best I can. So I had to do 2 graphs and talk about the results on the graphs. So I did, it had to be a bar graph. So I did 1 bar graph going up this way, and the other bar graph was 3D, and it was this way. Using Excel, do really good at graphs. I thought it was funny because when I went on to go read the assignment last week, she's like, these are bar graphs, and she shows 4 example bar graphs. And then she shows 4 examples of what is not a bar graph. What is not a bar graph is the one that looks like stock markets or for banks that go up. Not a bar graph. Pencils are definitely not a bar graph, guys. I mean, she actually had a picture that somebody submitted her, a picture of pencils, and wrote the results in it and tried to say that was their bar graph. A circle pie is not a bar graph. So this is good that everybody knows this. My second year of college, I think I know what a bar graph is. That was just funny to me. So I'm just waiting to see how I did on that. Just very exhausted. I have to do my interview today for the bank out here in St. Johnsbury. We are doing an interview on greenhouse or green companies. And this bank actually won an award 2015 for going green. 2 other banks. One of them just happens to be the bank that I do go to. That bank was built from the ground up. It took 2 years to do. And the other bank from Outpelia, it was just a bakery that they turned green by remodeling it, but wasn't built by scratch. So I have that interview to do today, and then I have to write out my interview discussion and post it by Monday. So gotta do that, and I have one more project to do in my biological class. That is due Monday. I gotta read a chapter and answer some questions and respond to 3 people, and then I'll be done with that work for the week. So it's just, if I can get all this stuff done, by Sunday night, I would be happy to have all day Monday off. It would be really, really nice to just recuperate, because when I do take a day or a half day, like I did 4.5 hours of schooling yesterday, but again, couldn't sleep. So again, I'm doing schoolwork at 4 o'clock in the morning, then taking a nap. Then I got up and cooked dinner, cleaned the counter, cleaned the bathroom, did 2 loads of laundry. So I'm just not sitting around doing nothing. I have things, that I need to do throughout the day. Plus trying to sleep like a normal person. But I'm getting it done. So I hope everybody has a happy Thursday. And, maybe I'll do a short video tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. I got some recorded videos pre-recorded. So I'll probably just go ahead and post them for the next couple of days. And then Saturday I can do a vlog, because I'll have the house to myself for about 4 or 5 hours Saturday. So maybe I'll go walking around. It's supposed to be nice, and it can show you some areas like where the Learning Center is, and I can walk up the hill and show you where the thrift store is and where the courthouse and CCB is, so you get an idea of the place. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a great Thursday. Oh, and whoever does watch this video, if you have any questions for me, I want to do my second Q&A in 2 weeks. And in my videos, I have been saying them. I try to remember to say it in every video so that hopefully I can get some questions for it. I had about 9 the last time. Bye.